need to know where you're going, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Follow the fence there. Decent hole in it really. I mean, it was consider it was all done by hand.
Oh yeah.
You got your phone where? And put it in your back pocket then. Put it in your front pocket.
No, they fall out. I've got a front pocket on these things.
Take a fair way. Bolt. Few mine bugs.
Yeah. Stay there, ladder. Stay there, ladder.
You want me to hold it in there?
That's alright. There is a lot of bugs in here today. Jesus.
Full of bugs?
Yeah. Put my mask on. Smells like there might be something living in here.
Oh, yeah?
Stinks like possums.
I don't think Deb will come down, Brian. She's a bit buggy.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Bit buggy.
There's a hell of a lot in here. Jesus. Yuck.
Oh, you got timbers on the floor, haven't you there, Brian?
Yeah, some timber on the floor. Stinks. Oh. I don't see any possums, but they must have been here. Reeks. Alright, what have we still got to work in here? Not a hell of a lot. A little bit up through here. The cavitation in that stuff there. Wow. Really struggling to get the ore out today. I'm starting to run out. mineral in that one. And then all this top edge here is covered in gold. Beautiful. So this is the piece of ore that I was holding in my hand in that clip yesterday that I stuck in my pocket because I knew it was going to be nice and I could see gold in it. I've given it a clean with an old toothbrush, and as you can see on this side, crazy heavy mineral. But have a look at the beautiful gold in it. Wow. All through it. Little stringers and little chunks. Probably should have crushed this one because it would have added to our nice sample, but I've got a couple of pieces out of it like this that I'll clean up with some acid, either hydrofluoric or I might give it a hot bath of sodium hydroxide, and then they'll make really nice shelf pieces. Probably too pretty to crush, I reckon. In the pocket, that one. Too good for the bucket. Really good pocket. I can see gold sticking out of that rock right there. That's those two nice bits. I think that's a big cluster of gold right there. And then there's gold all through the back of this one. Sit down there.
Down there.
Yeah, going good.
Careful I don't knock stones down on you, bro. I'm thinking a rope would be handy. Got him!
Don't drop it. That's good rock.
Looking alright, is it?
In patches, yeah.
You're coming up.
Yep. Smoker.
Got some apples left.
Oh, that's alright. Look at that. You can go up and I'll pass it up to you if you want, Rick.
Alright. Find a spot and put it. Get it right there, you reckon?
Or you can throw it behind you if you got the muscle for a sec. So, got him.
Number one.
And don't fall, you're on camera. 2 cameras.
Yeah, rope would be handy, Brian.
Yeah.
I think we had one last time, did we?
I don't know, I can't remember.
How high up do you want me to go?
All the way.
Okay. Yeah.
You are?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, the young ones. Look at this. These out.
I've got 2 nice pieces in my pocket.
Separate.
Bit of visible.
I think there's a bit in that, but I'm not certain.
We should be videoing this.
We are.
But then that one, sulphides on that side, and then on this little lump you can see little gold bits all over it.
Oh.
It's a bit exciting.
Yeah.
I'll have to zoom in for the old man. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I nearly need to too. I didn't bring a loop either. I might keep these two bits separate because I'm pretty sure that little cavity there is just full of it.
Full of gold.
Yeah, and that one's covered in the lumps.
Oh, can you zoom in?
Throw one at me. See if you can hit me.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Of course. Damn bugs. Wonder whether it might be worth chipping a bit out of this, Rick.
Where are you?
Right in the entrance there.
Yeah, well, if it doesn't kill yourself, that's the reef, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. There's a bit there. It's an inch wide.
You sort of stood up this side, or even stood up where your back is now, and then
Yeah.
go at it, so when it falls down, it doesn't kill you.
No, you'd be standing up, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, might be able to get a bit of that.
Yep. Well, with our adit, the richest stuff is right at the entrance.
It is, yep.
Yeah.
Always closest to the surface,
Yeah.
closest to the weather. Oh God, those bugs. So we're nearly out of ore in here. I'm just going to take a bit more from the end over there. I could chip away at this roof, but it's going to take a long time. It's actually really hard. So unless I get my bigger jackhammer in here and take out that roof, that's about it for Rickeys Reef. So, but I've also got to have a scratch at the floor over there, and maybe there's a bit in the floor if we're lucky. See how we go. That's a big bucket. Idiot. Just took a little bit out of him here. You can see some gold in that cavity right there. Hopefully. There now. Alright, I'm calling it. That's about it. Struggling to get any more reef out of here. Let's pack it up and we'll get some from out the front. We've chiseled a fair way into the roof.
How'd you go?
Yeah, I mean, I got a bit more ore, but
Yeah, where
it's
we go?
nowhere near as good as that other stuff.
I put a couple of pieces next to your phone, which I thought were interesting.
Oh, you found a couple more? That's good.
Well, I could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, old tarp. We left you last time.
Plenty of
Oh, yeah.
pyrites there, is it?
Yep.
And sort of little cavey structures and stuff.
Yep.
So a little
They're nice. It's
cavey thing in there.
pretty much the same as what we found before, so there'll be gold in it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
I'll try and get a bit out of the entryway above it.
Yep.
That might be worth doing, hopefully.
Got to be when you live out here, I suppose, don't you?
See if we can get something out of here. A little bit out of there.
How does that look?
I think it looks alright.
That looks interesting.
Not as good as the inside.
Okay.
I'm not seeing any of that green tint to it, which we
That
found
copper?
last time had
No.
that real good stuff in it wherever it was green.
Yeah, it's copper.
But I'm sure it still holds a little bit.
Funny how it can change that quick.
Yeah.
Look at us sharing the load. How good.
I wonder if there's a backpack
Not
here.
working, is it? It's alright.
Okay.
You are the backpack, Rick.
Can't wait till you come back, find out what happened to us. Got everything except for the pencil, I think.
Yeah, keep an eye out for this pencil.
I never have this floating service. We have to ring you more often, Deb.
I do this to you every time,
Yeah,
Rick.
do not. Probably let it go about now. I'm over.
We made it. Looks like Deborah's second. And Rick will be last across the finish line as usual. Hey? There he is. We thought we lost you, mate. Deb and I have already had 2 beers each.
Down the track.
Back down the death track.
Been raided again. We do the same. Take our bathroom scales down to the winery.
Yeah, I need to get a second set. 27.1, so 26 kilos roughly.
Sure, seems bloody heavy.
I bet.
Alright when you just pick it up and you start off.
Oh, was it 27?
Yeah, 26. Well,
26. Oh, it's that dodgy bucket. You can take that home with you, Rick. That's it.
Good. Very impressive.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
What have you got down the bottom to actually crush the rock?
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't. Just that whole
So it just squeezes it in?
that top bit just
Oh,
sort of,
righto.
this whole jaw just moves sort of like that.
Yeah, yeah. So it just breaks it.
Yep. And it's adjustable from the
into-
back as well, so you can close or open it.
Very clever.
They're a basic design, but they're pretty durable.
They're quite ingenious, really, isn't it? Like it's basically gravity fed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like is it?
Whoever came up with it to begin with would have been on a good thing. He'd have been pretty happy with himself, I reckon.
Your welding's good, right?
It's coming up a little bit better. It's better down at the house than what it is up here at the crushing plant because of the difference in generator.
What is it?
one little nugget. There's another little nugget.
We do have gold, do we?
Oh yeah, yep. Three little Rickeys Reef nuggets. Six little pieces of gold.
No,
Nice, aren't they?
yeah. Yeah, chunky enough.
Yep.
He's cricking there too a bit.
Bit dicky. Jeez, it was some filthy material, wasn't it? It's just coming out black.
Yeah, it was really dark, wasn't it?
Yeah, I haven't seen stuff like that in ages. I think I see some gold from here, Rick. Oh, I do. Look at that. Look at those cells. Look at it all. Ooh-wee. That's nice to see. Be nice to see it a bit further down in the mat. But that's alright. There's some in there. Looks pretty clean. Nice chunky gold.
See some there, can you? Or?
Yeah. Been a while since I've seen nice chunky gold like that. You settle down over there, dog. What are you doing?
There's ants over there. No, I'm not throwing a stick.
It's got a bit of metal or something on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was one of me. I just told one of the spray bars up on the crushing plant. That's what it was. Don't cut yourself on the metal, Morgan. I'll have to give this a douse with nitric as well, Rick, because there's a fair bit of sulphide still in it.
Yeah.
Be nice to all that mineral that was in that sand, which just got blown out of the sluice. Geez, it'd be nice to smelt that. Because there'd be some good values in it.
Well, that'll be the project after the shaker table, is it?
Yeah, that's right. Shaker table first, and then furnace next. Which won't be an expensive thing. I've been toying around with the LPG gas torch.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of the MAP gas, because...
Yeah, it'd work out a bit cheaper, wouldn't it?
Oh, shit, yeah. Especially when I'm doing 3 or 4 bottles a week.
Yeah.
Playing around, experimenting.
Trying to get your crucible hot enough.
Trying to get your bloody furnace hot enough, yeah.
Well, it's got good insulation value.
It certainly does. That'll do it. I'll have a look at that. Then we'll give it a douse. Oh, I wish all samples came out like that, Rick.
Ooh, that looks alright, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Wow. Nice and chunky. Beautiful gold.
Got gold too.
Gold, actual gold. Not fly shit gold.
Very nice. Good work.
Yeah, we did well. She's not doing anything now. Top screw.
caustic do just neutralise it.
Yeah, just neutralise the acid. I'm not getting a very good camera angle here. Whoops. Well, that's good. See, it's still reacting.
Yeah.
It's reacting with the caustic, or the lye, which means that all the nitric didn't get used up, but the reaction had finished, which means that we added just enough nitric in there to make it do its thing. Now it'll turn brown or red.
And what will that do?
Just wastes more nitric.
Yeah.
Although we use roughly the right amount anyway. She gets hot. Hold your breath.
What are you trying to do there? Just
Making sure that everything's broken up. There's a little bit stuck to the bottom of the pan as well, so we'll free that up. And then if there's any fragile sulfides in there, it'll crack them open a little bit as well. Grinds them up. Process has been refined a lot since we spoke last, that's for sure.
certainly your jaw crusher's made a big difference to things, isn't it?
Let's see where that. Still any metallics in here? Gotta imagine most have got chewed up. Still some. A little bit.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. Happy with that.
That seems to have got rid of a lot of the shit, doesn't it?
Yeah, makes everything a lot lighter as well. Even if it doesn't crack the gold open from the sulfide, it certainly makes the sulfides a lot lighter, which makes panning them out a lot easier, of course. Give this a few really good rinses. Nice pile of chunky stuff there, Rick.
Looks alright, doesn't it?
Beautiful. Beautiful chunky gold, that is. Awesome. Look at all that beautiful gold. This has definitely been my best advancement.
Using mercury.
The mercury and the container trick. Looks an absolute treat. it doesn't matter if you still got a heap of shit in there.
So hopefully all the gold will be stuck to the mercury.
That's right. So if we slap a bit of water in here. If we tap this back, we shouldn't. See, that one's got a lot of gold stuck in him. That's why he's sitting at the top there.
Mm.
I see nothing.
Funny stuff, isn't it?
See, even still, it's got pieces stuck to it that don't look like gold. So they've more than likely got the tiniest little slither of gold attached to them.
Yeah.
And it's picking them up, and that's why smelting's good.
Mm.
Because ordinarily you wouldn't even know they were gold, they just get tipped out. Hopefully we're left with a nice little clump in the bottom.
What's that getting squeezed out?
Yeah.
What's that, the mercury?
Yep. Not harmful to contact your skin. Not like they say. It's the vapours you got to worry about, so I always keep it under a bit of water. That's what we're left with. Most of the gold. We'll put this through the retort. It's all melted down. Cute little button. See how brittle that was?
Yeah. There it is.
There it is.
It's got a little edge on it, has it?
Yeah, it does.
Is that just flax?
Yeah.
Ah, just leave it.
Can you guess what caused that?
No,
Not enough flux.
not enough flax.
Put more flux in there and it would have covered the whole thing. It would have just broken out of the flux.
Mm.
Nice little bead still, eh? A little bit of silver in it, but not too bad. Let's weigh him up. Oof. 1.12. Overall, still a good result for that amount of rock, but not as good as what we've had in the past, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we got 1.14 now.
Oh.
It was 1.12 a second ago. That's what we did our calculation off. Gives us about 43 grams to the tonne. A great result, really, for the amount of rock that we put through, 26 kilos. But it was richer than that back in the day. So I think that's Rickeys Reef done and dusted, Rick.
I think so.
I think she's finished off. Rickeys Reef 3, done and dusted.
So what about, how's the pineapple sound?
Gold in the bag, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Have a look at all that gold under the microscope. What a beautiful piece of rock. So a massive thank you to Rick and Deb for coming along on the adventure and being such great help. It was awesome fun. I had a really good time. And thank you also to everyone else for tuning in. I hope that even though this video was a bit slower paced than usual, you guys all learnt heaps, because I know Rick was asking plenty of questions, and hopefully for some of you that answers some of them as well. Don't forget, if you got any tips and tricks you can share with me, to drop a comment, let me know. I'm always open to new ideas. Thanks everyone, we'll catch you on the next one, where we'll be back down the creek working on the trommel.